Are we live? Yeah, we are. Yo guys, and welcome back to another YouTube and obviously live stream. If you're new around here, I am RyanManUGamings, and welcome back to another fantastic, awesome YouTube live stream video. Obviously I am RyanManUGamings, as I've just told you previously before. So please make sure before you get video started. Please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, post notification bells, and all that stuff. And the last thing as well, make sure you share this button out to any of your friends or family members and that as well. So today, obviously, I did say in my from today that I'll go live. So there you have it. First of all, obviously as well, it's not that often I say that I'm going to be talking about mental health because I think it's the right time to do it. And I do think it's the right time to say that, certain things out there can be said and that. So, obviously, most people do take it out of context on what people are trying to say and whatnot. So, it depends on, what kind of mental health people go through and that, because, you don't really know or understand what that person's actually gone through themselves. Like, you don't know what they've been through. They could have, done self-harm to themselves quite a few years ago. They could have done this, that, or the other. Just some certain things like that, really. So, it's nice to know that you got people out there who can actually understand what you're going through and whatnot. Obviously, as well, there has been a few miss, muts, and maybes and whatnot, if that makes sense. Obviously, if I hope it does anyway. But not to mention as well, obviously in myself, I'm not going to hold back. I have had a lot of mental health problems throughout my life at the moment, due to either being stressed, which is normal because everyone goes through normal stuff. Sometimes it's like through it's either through mental health as it is, or if it's just stress or anxiety or just personal anxiety problems or anything like that, really. Now there are certain cures out there to try and cure the actual mental stress itself, but sometimes people don't really seem to understand the word mental health that often. So just to clarify that, some people do take mental health seriously in that, like myself, because sometimes it is good to talk about it and whatnot, because sometimes you don't know what, you may know that somebody else may have the same thing that you got, and then, if it actually plays in your mind, sometimes it can just come from one area and it goes bang, and just you're just staring into that one area thinking, what the hell do I do now? So it's nice that people get to spread the rumour and say, look, I've got mental health problems, I cannot help what I do, it's all about me, this is me, and and so on. Obviously, we some people need to start respecting other people's opinions and whatnot, because obviously, they may not know what the person's actually going through himself. So obviously, when people go through some certain stuff, obviously they can't expect that person to just go, okay, you got mental health. Yeah, but you wouldn't know that, would you? So you can't just be like, oh yeah, I know you got mental health. It's got to be if you actually have got mental health or you haven't. So if you try and make out like you've got learning disabilities, or if you got any types of things in that, you can't just be one little tiny mini little gangster going, oh yeah, you got mental health, I don't like the way you sound and this, that and the other. That isn't the way to roll. You can't just be like that, because that's just being disrespectful, because you're basically saying if that one person has got that certain thing about them, you need to respect them in a way. Because the thing is, the more you don't respect them, or the more you don't, interest them in some kind of certain way in that, it makes the other person feel really, really bad. Now, some people may say, yeah, okay, well, I don't really care, this, that, and the other. Yes, but you don't care. The reason why you don't care is because you don't, it's because you want to have more of a better day. Yeah, but you should think about it before you end up saying it. There's a saying, I can't remember exactly where, but there is a saying somewhere that you need to start thinking with somebody else's mental health. That was what I was going to say. Yeah. So you just think about what somebody else is going to say, think in your head, and then thinking, okay, I'll respect that. Because sometimes out there, people just do not respect it. They just don't. It's the truth. But guys, we've not got any people in the live, so please make sure you leave a like and subscribe, post notification bells, and all that stuff. Join the RyanManUGamings army, because we are one massive giant community. We are trying to approach to go to 120 subscribers, if that's possible. Obviously, we have got a little way to get there, but we'll gradually get there and climb the little mountain and that. We've already jumped that barrier, so but no, it's really nice to be back, guys. It's nice to see you all again. Obviously, I know I don't go live that often, but it's only because most people don't really tend to come on my lives anymore because they've got more better things to do than hear me bloody gossip and just talk about bloody a lot of nonsense and stuff and that. Some people don't really care about my channel, just use it just for fun. Which is the truth, really, because this is my side, and I'm going to give you my side of it, how I feel about mental health, because I've been dealing with mental health for some years now. Now, I may not be some psychologist about mental health or how you can control it, but there's different sides of mental health to how you can approach it, if that makes sense. Like, you can come by it from one side and you think, okay, that person's got mental health, you just stick them in just like that. You can't do that. So, you got to respect on the fact on how people approach you in that stage, because let's say for example that you got one person here who's got, like, I don't know, let's say they're blind, for example, and the other person has got ADHD. That really wouldn't mix at all. I'm sorry, but that really wouldn't mix, because that's like, if they say, oh yeah, I've got certain problems about me and that, like, you need to think about the mentality in there rather than actually, physically say it. See, some people out there just don't understand the word mental health because they think it's funny. Think, oh, okay, yeah, that's just, yeah. No. You can't. I'm sorry, but you can't. Because the thing is with people is that they seem to think mental health is actually not that serious. But it is, okay? Because obviously sometimes with mental health, it can really it can really, really affect someone's day, or it can really affect people who have been suffering with it for years, like myself, and obviously not talking about it. Now, it's okay not to talk about it, but sometimes if you feel like you need to get off your chest, it's absolutely fine. That's why we're here on the RyanManUGamings channel. You can literally chat about anything. Obviously, if you feel the need that you don't want anyone else to know, and you just want the RyanManUGamings squad to know about it, or the RyanManUGamings army, then that's absolutely fine. As yours truly, I wouldn't mind if you wanted me to do that, because on the RyanManUGamings channel, I've got certain rules about some certain stuff. because obviously I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want you to feel like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't want to say it because like I don't know how RyanManUGamings are going to feel about me. It's absolutely fine. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, you got to do this or you got to do that and blah blah blah. No. I'm not like that at all. What I want you to do is just be pure and honest. Say, look, I've got this about me. Some people think that, it's not nice if that, I get taken of this and this, that, and the other. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. At the end of the day, no one is going to take the mick out of you because you're part of the RyanManUGamings army. We are a bunch of people who have suffered with mental health problems or mental health issues. Because obviously I've been suffering with that from like the last about between 4 and 5 years I've been suffering with it. So I got a pretty good idea of like what mental health actually is. Obviously I've been suffering with it for years, and that there's certain things I can't really talk about from YouTube wise because it's more, yeah, that's as far as I can go with it. But yeah, no. But guys, if you're new around here, obviously, I know I keep ranting off about this, but please make sure you are like and subscribing, your post notification bells, and stuff like that. I'm just going to put my link in the descriptions down below, so you can obviously subscribe to it. That. Bear me a second, guys. It's alright. I'm just trying to on YouTube. Here we go. Right now, the reason why I pinpoint that, guys, is because obviously some people won't even know what I'm bloody on about. So how you can find me is if you just type in RyanManUGamings on YouTube. Obviously not as in on YouTube, because obviously you'd be on YouTube already. But no. Text on YouTube's search button, click on RyanManUGamings, and obviously my YouTube channel will hopefully pop up, hopefully. So yeah, but no, guys, I hope everyone's having a good day today, because I certainly am. I was supposed to go live twice today. Once to say about mental health, to how I feel like mental health should be to help people out. I wouldn't mind helping people out if they feel like I'm the closest person that knows a bit more about mental health and how to solve it, because obviously it's the nicest way to go about it, if that makes sense. Apologies for that noise in the background, guys. There's some random van going out just making random music. Basically it's an ice cream van, basically, if you like Kingdom wise. But no, guys, if you are new around here, or if you're not new around here, obviously I am RyanManUGamings. Obviously I do streams. I do so I'll speak to my community, my fans, to seeing what kind of things they want me to say or do. Obviously I am trying to go live on my TikTok at the moment, so I'm gonna post my I was gonna post my Instagram and my Twitter, but unfortunately I can't really do that, so it's a bit helpful, really. But no, so guys, on RyanManUGamings, there is RyanManUGamings obviously on YouTube. There's obviously not Facebook, because I don't really want people to find me on that one because it would sound a bit creepy. But no, so I've got Twitter, I've got Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. All that kind of fun little stuff and it really. Snapchat I don't really use, so I don't really use that ever really, if I'm being honest with you. But no, so guys, if you are new around here and you would like to know a bit more about my channel, then click the bell icon, and obviously get to know my channel a bit more, get to know me a bit more and stuff, because obviously I'm trying to go live most of the time. Obviously I know it's a bit weird me going live around going live around 5 at night or 5 in the evening, depends which time it is. So guys, guys, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know where you're all from. Let me know whereabouts we're not saying whereabouts you're based, but just say where you're from. If you want to say where you're based, that's absolutely fine. Because obviously it'd be nice to know. But if you don't want to say, that's absolutely fine. Like myself, because obviously I don't like letting people know where I bloody am, because it just it sounds creepy and that. Not in a bad way, but I just don't really want. I don't want people to know where I am because it's a bit personal. So I've got very certain boundaries that I don't like people to know about. So yeah. But guys, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know where you're all from. Let me know what language you're speaking. It'd be really, really nice and interesting to know. We might be able to communicate a lot more and stuff. So yeah, obviously I only have a few shout outs for we whilst I wait for a few people to join my channel on YouTube. A big shout out towards to Oscar the Frenchy Bulldog, and also so one's Oscar the Frenchy Bulldog, one to RyanManUGaming, and if you yourself want a live stream or a shout out, then let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to give you a shout out. That's not a problem. Obviously, there's some just some certain people out there that don't really like talking about it. Some people don't like to even talk about mental health. Is absolutely fine. If you're wondering why I keep going towards this way a little bit, it's because I'm waiting for a charge at the minute. That's travel charge, and it's acting a bit weird if you ask me. So yeah, but guys, and if you notice as well, along the years, I have actually changed a lot through, obviously, facial stuff and that. So I like to make sure that I look a bit grown up, if that makes sense. Obviously, I know that I do change along the years, but it's just me, really, isn't it, guys? Obviously, I don't really. I am gonna hopefully try and put some challenges involved very soon, but obviously, most people don't really like the word challenge because they don't like it. Yeah, but yeah, we got so look, so 18 minutes, okay, 19 minutes ago. Yeah, but yeah, we'll give it a few more minutes, guys, and then obviously I'll talk a bit more about mental health, because obviously mental health is actually quite a big topic to talk about, because you don't like there is different kinds of signs of excuse me of what do you call it different sides of mental health, like ADHD. There's autism problems. There's literally anything with mental health. There's so many things that you can think about with mental health that you wouldn't even know about. So it's just like it's frustrating in a way, if that makes sense. But like it's a bit. Some people just don't understand the word mental health sometimes, and sometimes it can get really underneath your skin sometimes if people don't actually understand it. I mean, if you're still like around, say what, if you're talking around what do you call it? If you're still around, say like 15, 14 or 13, whatever, that kind of thing, then you still need to go to school. You still need to learn a bit more about it until you come out until you come out of school and college and that, and you start learning a bit more about it, like myself. Then you'll start to to learn a bit more about it. Because obviously, as I've been growing along, I still feel like I need to know a little bit more about life. Even though if I am an independent YouTuber. So yeah. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what live streams you want me to do next. This one is mostly talking about mental health because I feel like I need to do it, because I feel like it brings I feel like it brings more more of us all together. Hi Oscar the Frenchie. I was actually I'm so happy now. That's actually made my day now. So yeah, we've got Oscar the Frenchie in the building, guys. We have got Oscar the Frenchie in the building. Yes. So guys, obviously we are obviously mental health is quite a big thing at the moment, and people don't really take mental health that seriously as much as I do, because there is something that I'm at the moment which I'm not going to talk about because I don't want to let anyone else know apart from myself, as you know. But no, a massive shout out towards Oscar the Frenchie. Obviously, I'm going to put there. Can I, no, don't want to ban you. I don't want to delete the comment. Let's put the username. No. Only put a J then. There you go, bang. There you go. So yeah, so guys, make sure make sure that you are make sure you like and subscribe to Oscar the Frenchie. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to their channel. They do do a similar thing that I do, which is talk about mental health, talking about helping people out and this that and the other. Because obviously this is a bit of a a coincidence on stuff. Let me just go back and see the comments. What you streaming on? Lily Live, because at the moment I can't do StreamYard because some random person will just say, "Can I come up in your box and chat with you?" and that. Well, not really, because I don't really know you. Sorry to say that, but I just don't. Not in the bad way. I meant like in a good way. So yeah. But no, guys. Just so you all know. Maybe some point this week. I don't know how or when ish. But I will be going live a bit more like around not like next week, not the week after, but the week just after that, because that'll be in September then. Because I will be going back onto that. I will be going back onto that particular stream because there's a certain somebody that's on this live stream right now who actually knows what I'm on about. So when I say that StreamYard, you can obviously talk in that, we can get something going. So yeah. Obviously as well, obviously I think they've just gone. Yeah, they have. But so guys, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you've been up to. Let me know what kind of stuff you've been up to. Let me know what mental health means to you. Let me know how you feel about mental health and that, because obviously, you know, I take mental health as a very, 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 not a very, very, but like just a very serious topic I like talking about, because it's something I'm quite passionate about, and I feel like it's the right time to, to start talking about it on um, on YouTube. So I was trying to find the words there. But no, it's just nice to talk about it, and I'll be back soon. Yeah, no, it's absolutely fine. It's the friendship. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna try and rant on for the last few minutes, and then obviously I'll go live on StreamYard, which is something you guys can do. So, guys, I will be back on StreamYard, which you can find on Google. It is the best platform to use out there, because you can design it in your own way, and this, that, and the other. A little certain someone in the chat actually got me into it, so thanks for that. But no, this has been a bit of a crazy week for us both. I can't lie, but I can't really explain how or why. Just a lot of crazy things that have happened this week, and it's just been a bit, one of them moments. So, anyway, but no, like I said before, at the very first time about mental health, when I started talking about it, it is a very, 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 very serious topic to talk about. Some people don't like talking about it, some people like talking about it, some people don't, some people, and so on. So, yeah. But guys, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment down below, make sure you're doing all that jazz. Make sure you're sharing this video out to anyone of your friends who wants to know a bit more about this channel. Obviously, I'm not going to be talking as much this week, because obviously there's been a lot of things happening this week, and a lot of it's got on to me at the moment. A lot of it's like gone into my brain. We're like, no, like, just shaking one side of the other. It's like, just get out of my brain, like. So yeah, but no, like I said before, guys, I will see. Obviously, by the way, guys, this specific can't remember bloody words tonight. This particular live stream will probably be the last one until the next 2 weeks' time, because next week I'm going somewhere very, very special, as I told you guys the other day. And then the week after, the week after that, that's when I'll be going back live again, because there's been so many things that have happened recently, and it's a bit hard to talk about it, and just some certain stuff have actually occurred. So I can't really talk about it, because it's a bit one of those moments. So guys, thank you all so much for joining. I really do appreciate that, because I'm trying to make sure that my phone does not go bloody hot, because it sometimes does that. Oh well. Make sure you also go to Oscar the Frenchie, the Bulldog. Absolutely love and bless him. And see you guys very, very soon. This will be the last one until next month, when the very first week starts. I don't know exactly what week it will be on, but obviously I'll post it on my community tab, and obviously you guys can have it all to say. If there's anything you guys feel that you need to get off your chest about mental health, then let us know. And I'll see you guys very soon, and peace out.